Analangwana ke betelare okay re pipa ka khwamati ka motsela mo matswele okay re ke jetse mo kakati for 2 minutes go toilet no one no lo tlhakatlhakane ke re ke mo shapile ka pipendrani for 2 minutes go toilet ngautlwanga ro jage satane Utariger kamari ariele ngbona no one batalane mjisitza nama ero ene biano ngare emonate tsentse mosobengo muro ene biano ngare winya ka hape garwai are umudimo nyoba gar harumudimo ponyo Harige mudimu nyoba bafetu ale bonetse ke di bona bana ba banyaka honteila go tshwana le last time re le go monate ba litri bar banyaka hon reipa karwai paro mudimu nyoba parige mudimu onyo Parge mudimu wa unyoba Atse ya monwana Ka ufakela mo motete Hake fetsa ka mo munisa ona Ka tsola ka motsela mo matsweleng Aetsi ya ate munisa yona Karewai aru mudimu wa unyoba Harige mudimu onye Harige mudimu onyoba So here's the thing, even when I was working, I was still doing, adult work, strip clubs and all of that. Yeah. It's just that that time it was underground, nobody knew about it except the people that are close or watch my social media, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then when it started blowing up as a sex content type of music, that's when things became on alert.
How did you get into male stripping?
So now when we started dancing, the last time before we started stripping, we were in a group of 3 guys, from a team of 5, and then some of them left, and then there's literally 3. So some girls, they booked us on the night. They're like, yo, guys, we've seen your performances are really nice and dope because we did have some sexy moves. But then they were like, we're booking you guys, but this time we want you guys to show some skin. Let me say, for example, you have a woman in your life, you get what I'm saying? And then at the same time, you're doing this sex work. So how do you overcome that? Instead of, for example, instead of sleeping with 10 women, baba ufang 100 rand. Rather sleep with 1 woman that's gonna give you 10K. You get what I'm saying? And that way it's a better business for me than, just sleeping around. These heavy are different packages, right? There are those that include sex, there are those that include massage, luxury hotel, luxury transportation, traveling, boyfriend experience, intimate therapy, because there's as much as Renaba Feturi mates, our ladies, sometimes they need to cool off, sometimes they need to feel happy. Let the lady can see her, she's getting her service worth of the money that she put in, you feel me? Yeah. For example, I don't service a client more than once, because once it gets to a point you can easily get attached. Not just to the sex, but to the money that the lady's giving you. And then you can end up messing up. You know what I'm saying? And most of the ladies that come to us are not really single. It's only a few. Yes, just one word, king of Kuku. Street talk mfana gologo sali sel motion sutreba lelo capital link popalino vogo skip you go tino roll on the jaw street on the top fata go you mago fana mago makati street talk mfana mago.
Yeah, welcome to a brand new episode of the Straight Talk Podcast. Vampi's Mfana Magriza, the street journalist, and I'm really excited for this interview because this man has not done any conversations, has not sat down with anybody in over 2 years, and we are honored on the podcast. Hore, he decided to accept the invite after rejecting so many. I'm talking about the one and only Mothoeleng hore khala trend on social media, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. Even Madlera do boys alap hustagayena. If you know the song Sex Machine, he's a hit maker. Ubitiwa LABETO. Welcome to the Street Talk Podcast, my G.
Yeah, thank you so much, fam.
I'm
not the brag.
Linda, I'm chilling, bro. You were rejecting so many invites to come to podcasts, radio interviews for over 2 years.
Yeah.
Why?
Bro, I felt like I wasn't ready, to face the media after all the hate I've been getting online, Even though there was some love, but then, sometimes the hate, it overshadows the love. And then I was like, you know what? Because here's the thing. Whatever I say about what I do can either break or make me.
Yeah.
So I need to be ready for it. So I feel like right now I'm in the right space.
Do you feel like people were judging you because you are into like adult content creation, into porn basically, or was it before all of that? Was it in just the music?
It was because people don't see adult content creation as something that is normal. To them it's like, they see it as something that is bad,
Yeah.
And then I cannot say it's right or bad because it's what I love doing, so I'm gonna do it regardless. Yeah.
Before we get into all that hate, before we get into how you stepped into adult content creation, I want to take it back to the younger you, before the hair, before all the craziness that you do on the stage, you feel me?
Oh, yeah.
First of all, what's your real name, bro?
Oh, damn. My real name is Dipalo.
Dipalo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was named after my uncle. And my uncle was like a choir master, meaning that he was teaching people how to sing, also conducting the whole choir. And I got the honor and the privilege to grow up around that because my family was very, music orientated, meaning that our background was mostly about music.
Yeah. So, who is the guy where now the family are?
And I in and out, Benagan, Moharambaya.
Yeah.
So that's where I grew up, and then as time goes, I think like in the course of my whole life, I've lived almost in all areas around Atteridgeville, from Lotase to Mshengo to Extension 6 to Kalafong Heights,
yeah.
Black Rogo and so on. So basically na piliga majority ni Jalan Bote
yeah,
blame.
Go ahead, that's the place you call home.
Benagan.
Have you always been a bright kid? Because you're into bright colors and all of that now, the bright hair. Have you always been one you're into like bright shit, wapapa, or did all of this develop Hanso Hole?
When it comes to papa, I wouldn't say nigga papa,
Yeah.
I was just quiet. I wasn't shy, but I was quiet. And I'm that person who just waits for his moment because that way when I focus on my moment, I can give it whatever it is that is required, you get what I'm saying? So I would mostly be that kid just because it's not my time.
Yeah.
But when it's my time, I'll show up like I mean it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I feel you.
Yeah.
And when do you start watching porn?
Hey, bro, it's always a tricky one because as a young kid, I can't remember the first time, but one thing I know is that it made me feel good.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't aware of how I'm feeling, but I was like, damn, this is dope. This is dope.
Yeah.
And initially getting, like, bro, as humans, I believe we are all masters of human psychology.
Yeah.
For example, we grow up trying to figure out what is this, what is that. For example, you see a movie and it makes you feel good. You hear music, it makes you feel good. So to me, it's like this. When I see something and it makes me feel some type of way, as a young kid, we had dreams. And I wanted to become that person that makes people feel good. You get what I'm saying?
Hold on. So are you saying you had dreams of being a porn star or just a person?
An entertainer.
Oh, Okay, I feel
Yeah,
I feel
which means as far as porn, I wasn't sure that I could do it, but I wanted to do it.
for real.
Yeah,
I
even
feel like deep down, a lot of niggas think about that shit. Like,
Bro,
yo, I could get into this shit.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like when you're looking at it, you wish you were the guy in the video.
Kautwa.
And to me, it's like living my dream because I'm that nigga. You get what I'm saying? I'm that guy in the video. I'm that guy that's making the music that people love. I'm that guy that's breaking boundaries and, you know, coming up with sounds or maybe lyrics that people have never heard before. You get what I'm saying? So it started as a little thing, but then it went so big. I wasn't expecting that.
I feel that.
But I was trying to do that.
Yeah. And when did you start making music?
I started making music in 2010.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, 2010. I was in grade 10, and there was a rap band at school, and somebody told them, "Oh, yo, there's this other guy who I'll pay, like, you know, like a Mira Drigi group," because it was just rappers in the group. You know, I went to the group. It was called Young Cash. You know, we used to host ciphers and rap battles, and as a singer, I was pushed toward get rap because I'm around rappers, you know. Sometimes you find that maybe the rappers are not hitting the mark.
Please subscribe to the channel, press the notification bell as well to find out when we drop some new episodes. The Straight Talk podcast all over social media as Straight Talk with Mpho Magriza. Go for us. We are still in conversation with LABETO, aka the King of Kuku. And man, it's an interesting conversation right now. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you know exactly what to do. Press that button. Right, so Nupushali Kruyahao, you're the Chris Brown in the group. From that point on, when do you decide to venture into your own solo career?
Well, after a while of doing music, there was a time I had to stop because of matric, you know, and focus on the books. But then after matric, you know, everyone, and then as I was venturing around my own path, you know, I started singing, you know, doing shows and all of that. And then I was like, yo, I'm wasting a lot of music, and then there's no hard copy, you know. People were saying, hey, we want a CD, we want a song. Yeah. And I was like, you know what, let me try to build my own studio. So this is what I did, right? You just got out of high school, you don't have money to buy a studio. So what I did is that I took my tuition money and I bought studio equipment with it. Killing shows. You know, when I come back at night, I record music.
Yeah. And when did you get that idea now to venture into this type of sound, this R&B, and you know, it has that feeling to it, because you were saying this other time, this is what I'm trying to get at. Chris Brown are saying the same thing, just in English.
Oh, yeah.
And now that you're singing it, Kavenek, it comes across kamukumu, you know. But when did you get an idea, let me take what Chris Brown are doing and bring it home in vernacular?
You know, bro, like the way young, like I analyze a street, sometimes whatever because the way Chris Brown pussy, you know, they are not saying vagina. You know what I'm saying? They're not saying your vulva. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they are sugarcoating it. So now instead of saying Kuku, I'd say Nyana. You know?
Yeah.
So I went deep into the core of the language. They don't use that, they use slang. And slang, we all familiar with it. So immediately had a pussy, we can forgive it. But if it was like, I'm gonna lick your vagina, I'm gonna let Chris Brown, you know?
Yeah.
But when he says I'm gonna lick your pussy and then you find it sexy.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, nigga, what the fuck? You get what I'm saying? It's too different. I feel like for one, even though it's still vulgar, but it's not deep. It's not that deep.
Yeah. Let's break down the lyrics to Sex Machine, actually, because it became a very big song. Sex Machine went crazy on social media. Motlana dope boy posty the boys in the hood are going platinum with this one.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
Like, honestly speaking, the way the song came about is that I've always wanted to create my own sound, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for me to do that, I had to become a producer myself, because the minute I tell somebody to put it like this, they'll put it in an old way, like their own way, and wouldn't even get it. So as soon as I learned how to produce, I was able to do that. And now, Sex Machine on inspire like Asha. There was this song, yeah, Asha Bargi Glue. So I did a cover of song, that song, yeah, Asha. And then after maybe verse and then Kuku, and then instead of putting in verse Asha, I was tired of learning his lyrics. I was like, let me just freestyle. And then I take the busy molaga. I come up with tickets about Toba Holo, Dirabatla fella really too, slip it in, slip it out, like ooh. But I was like, nah, this needs its own song. It sounds like it could be a song on its own. So basically, before Sex Machine, Hutlile Lockdown on pay. So Lockdown was what inspired Sex Machine, because now, when Lockdown was created, I was like, I need a song to back Lockdown up, and that was Sex Machine. And now it was to a point more these two songs are competing at the same time, or which one is trending the most, which one is trending, which one is going viral. But then unfortunately, Sex Machine only trended, but then Lockdown went viral, like uncontrollable.
Luis the Spani?
The Spani.
Marabia brag. I mean,
hey, bro, like it was unbearable, bro. The way it was too much.
Is it still on the internet?
Get to see it. It is now exclusive on my website.
Yeah. You have to catch it on his website.
Yeah. If you want it, you go to my social media page. Recommended, go to my Twitter, which is at KingofKuku45, and then link Nyaka, a link called Link Me.
All right.
That's where you're gonna find all my exclusive content and my exclusive music.
Yeah. All right, that's pretty cool. So why are you getting into trouble? What are the lyrics say that are getting you into trouble? Because we said really too, like, that doesn't sound bad.
You get what I'm saying? But then when I created the song, it went bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it went bad.
For someone that's eating, let's get into it.
Hey, Joe, go masepa, baby. Go parole Kuku. Keveke tsule, baby. Get latse maruku. No condoms here. I'm giving you a roll off tonight. Put your legs up and get set. And let me blow up your mind. Hes no kufetsa go Jason Toto. Go nyowe uru ooh. As I slip it in, slip it out. Like ooh. Ketla urutisa, my baby.
King of Kuku. LABETO the man. Damn, bro. So, I mean, it's going viral. I guess your bosses are getting a hold of it.
Bro, like, on the first day when it went bananas, I'm on my way to work. Somebody calls me like, "Yo, LABETO, what the fuck is going on?" I'm like, "Hey, Joe, I'm like, Joe, I'm spanning the check on top. Sharp. I will nigga spanning the check a phone. The boss wanna see you. I'm not even thinking. I don't know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? I'm not even thinking, or maybe I'm thinking I've been doing a good job, which I am doing a good job on top. But now there's something that is raising a concern. It's been trending overnight. I didn't know. And now it's blowing up in the morning. When everybody waking up, kitty share, kitty Joe, like more WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, all my clients, all my businesses, everybody's like, is this that guy that we working with? and you can't deny it, you know. I'm the only one with this, like for real, you feel me?
Yeah.
And then Lynn I had to accept, because they gave one right. Lynn I can't handle it. How is somebody else gonna be able to handle it?
Yeah.
And then myself, I had to lay low and chill, because you don't know if this thing is gonna destroy you or it's gonna make you. You get what I'm saying? So it was very important, or I guess I prepared. You know, being an independent artist. Maybe if I was signed, we were gonna ride with it, you know, but being independent, it was weird, because it has never happened before.
So what happens the next job?
Same day. On a call. Yo, bro, don't pull up, we'll talk.
Yo.
I already know what's up.
The video is going crazy.
Yeah.
Did your family get a hold of the video as well?
Bruh, everybody.
What did your family say, dog?
It was wild. It was wild. I didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, until someday I was like, yo, I didn't know it was going to turn out like this, but this is how I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, or for me to start making music, basically, so yeah, you get what I'm saying? So they had to get the picture of this nigga is fighting for something.
Yeah.
And we don't know it, so we can't try to stop him or whatnot. So the only people that will come at me or yo, what the fuck is this? Is like maybe your extended families. They don't know why I'm doing this. You get what I'm saying? They don't understand why I'm doing it. You get what I'm saying? But as for people that are around me, they already know I'm the king. They already know I do what I want to do. And they know I already have a crazy mind, and they never expect anything from me because they know I can come up with some crazy shit.
Talking about that crazy mind, a lot of your performances are crazy. I would never bring my girl to your performance, first of all. Because you go crazy with your performances on Tar. Is it at that point where you started embracing the type of music that you were making, even though people were judging you for it, even though Nuluza spani over it, because now you're pulling the girls, you're illustrating, you know?
So here's the thing, even when I was working, I was still doing, you know, adult work, you know, strip clubs and all of that. Yeah. It's just that that time it was underground, you know, nobody knew about it except the people that are close or watch my social media, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then when it started blowing up as a sex content type of music, that's when things became on alert. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. How did you get into male stripping?
Braga to me like jaifa, like serious majaiva from Spantola to bargain survivor. I've done almost all kinds of styles, and then okay, I can do this. How can I put it to work? I started joining groups. I've been in almost 6 to 7 groups around Pretoria, you know, dancing and all of that. So now when we started dancing, the last time before we started stripping, we were in a group of 3 guys, you know, from a team of 5, and then some of them left, and then there's literally 3. So some girls, they booked us on the night. They're like, yo, guys, we've seen your performances are really nice and dope because we did have some sexy moves. But then they were like, we're booking you guys, but this time we want you guys to show some skin. I'm like, skin? And I'm looking at my body at the time, bro. I'm skinny as fuck. And I'm looking at mouth. I'm like, Joe, I'm not about to take off my pants. Or so I was like, you know what? We came up with an idea, or no. We can't take off our pants. We're just going to become half naked. Maybe some kolanyana, like you guys said you want to see. Hey, bruh, from there, those videos reached certain people that wanted more, you know. And as a team, when we split, I was like, I think I'm willing to give them more individually, you know. And I started pushing it from there.
So more in terms of Banyagadi one-on-one?
More like taking my clothes off. Oh. If you want a one-on-one, you can get it.
Yeah.
If you want an extra service, you can get it.
Yeah. Because I saw you do offer services. You know, what kind of services do you offer? And the prices are actually crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, get one of the 500K, 20K. Just tell us about your services. And
like, for example, bro, like, there was this thing, like, in some of the groups that I'm in, or we can't compare a female in the sex industry and a guy in the sex industry, you know, because but ladies, you can get a woman anytime, anywhere. You get what I'm saying? And this is why that chance you can upscale with your business. And now with me, I ended up going premium because I realized, yo, bruh, let me say, for example, you have a woman in your life, you get what I'm saying? And then at the same time, you're doing this sex work. So how do you overcome that? Instead of, for example, instead of sleeping with 10 women, 100 rand, rather sleep with 1 woman that's going to give you 10K. You get what I'm saying? And that way, it's a better business for me than, you know, just sleeping around, because the aim is not just to sleep around, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The aim is, for me, is to push my brand as a sex symbol, as an artist that is into sex, like orientated music, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And industry as a whole.
So what services do you offer? If a lady comes to you, I would say, all right, listen, I have this much money, or can I offer these services and for what price?
Okay, basically, these heavy stack are different packages, right? There's services, I'm not gonna name the prices, but then there are those that include sex, there are those that include massage, luxury hotel, luxury transportation, traveling, you know what I'm saying, boyfriend experience, you know, intimate therapy, you know, because there's like, as much as her number factory mates, our ladies, you know, sometimes they need to cool off, sometimes they need to feel happy. Or maybe situations are or maybe they need some love, you get what I'm saying? That's where I step in, because my business model is different from everyone else that's in the, not basically everyone else, but most people that are in the industry.
Yeah.
And mine is to make women happy. Maybe go shapela strip show before go betamu jogo blast on Tara. Maybe go betela massage. Like, it's gotta put in some extra so that the lady can see her, she's getting her service worth of the money that she put in, you feel me? Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man. Are you getting bookings though?
Ever since I went premium, it's kind of low because, you know, the prices are too high.
Yeah.
So it takes time, but when it comes in,
it's a good one.
It's a good one.
Yeah. And before we had premium, you were just going crazy.
Hey, bro, it was like, it even gets to a point, Moloring, mentally, your challenge at the area, you know what I'm saying? You need to be strong. It's not a industry, Loring, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Aren't you scared though? Because, I mean, you're meeting these ladies for the first time. You don't know what type of people they are, and you love naked, you know. That's why people go on dates and stuff. Before so for now, what are some of the things that maybe do challenge you in the work that you do in meeting somebody?
You know, it is a risky business.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta have your own rules and your own code that you never break. You get what I'm saying? For example, I don't service a client more than once, because once it gets to a point you can easily get attached, not just to the sex but to the money that the lady's giving you, and then you can end up messing up. You get what I'm saying? And most of the ladies that come to us are not really single. You know, it's only a few.
Damn, bro.
You get what I'm saying?
So and they
will be with you talking about that guy, and I need to listen and be empathetic. That's part of my job.
So Booga cries about the guy, and you hit that.
Sometimes it's not even about crying about the guy, but their life problems, you know. That's why it's like intimate therapy. You know? And then you make them feel love. You tell them everything's gonna be okay. You tell them you love them. You get what I'm saying? And then I need to mean it. I don't just say it. I gotta mean it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And baby, I mean it.
Yeah.
I love you.
And now that you do this work and you don't sleep with the same person more than once, what do you do in terms of protection? Yeah.
Even if you look at my some of my clips online, my porno, I'm using a condom.
Yeah. And you did recently drop your first ever video on Pornhub. Congratulations on that.
Yeah, bro. And yeah, by the end of tonight, we're going to be hitting 10,000 views in the first 2 weeks.
Damn. On the actual platform?
Yeah.
Not on social media?
On Pornhub.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's now on 900 and something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about to go to 10.
That's really cool, bro. How did you find that girl?
Obviously, you know Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Twitter is like the hotspot of everything, especially adult content created, you know. And I only found out recently this year. So when I got on X, I started discovering a lot of models, you know, and I started hitting them up because I didn't want to shoot my porn with maybe, let me just say, random girls or other girls and bringing them to the industry that they don't know about. You get what I'm saying? I only work with porn stars, which is people that are working in the industry and they know what they're doing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And some people will be like, hey, like, if you look at it, bro, like porn stars and sex workers are one of the most cleanest people that you can ever meet, especially the porn stars, because are the sex workers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because sex workers, you know, like it's in but as far as porn stars go, bruh, they're clean, they know about sexual health, because right now you have a reputation as a porn star. You get what I'm saying? You can't be known for spreading diseases. You can't be known for things like that. You get what I'm saying? So porn stars are more careful, more clean. You know, even if you don't use protection, sometimes you get on set and then what test you are that so on. You get to know what you're working with. You get what I'm saying?
And how do you approach the situation? Because you're not big, you're already releasing like content a lot. So what do you say? And how are you?
It's different from one girl to the other.
Okay.
Right? But with me, I already got approached by multiple people, including porn stars, before I even started doing porn straight up. You know,
yeah.
Because even when I was servicing some of my clients, they would record it for themselves and never want to give it to me, you know, because it's their property, you know, they paid for that service, and then I allowed it to be recorded. You get what I'm saying? But then now I was like, yo, bro, and when I'm at the crib, I'm thinking of that video, I wonder and then it's playing at the back of my mind. I'm like, I'd like to relive that moment, or maybe share it with my fans, you know.
Yeah.
And it made sense for me to venture into pornography, you know, because I always want to share my music combined with my sex, combined with my, you know, personality. And that's why when you look at my content, it is more like a film than just a straight up action, hardcore, boom. Nah, there's a storyline, there's directing. I direct my own videos, I produce my own music, mixing and mastering, I make my own beats. You get what I'm saying? So I'm a fully fleshed, hands-on type of person in my projects.
And I mean, it's a very lucrative industry. Like, people can say whatever, ne? Pornhub has billions of people using it.
Bro,
so somebody's watching it.
That is one of the most like streamed places, like platforms
on earth.
Yeah.
More than the music platform, more than any other platform you can think of. Yeah,
like, I'm gonna be honest.
Please subscribe to the channel, press the notification bell as well to find out when we drop some new episodes. The Straight Talk podcast all over social media as Straight Talk with Mpho Magriza. Go for us, Tanata.
Okay, pipa kai kwamati kamotsela mo matswele okay reke jetsi mo kakati for 2 minutes to go toilet no one no lo thakani kereke mo shapile ka pipendrani for 2 minutes to go toilet ngautlwanga jage sathane Utariger kamare ariele ngbona no one batalane mjisitza nama ero and bianongare emonate tsentite musobengo muro and bianongare winya ka hape garwai are umudimo nyoba haru mudimu wonyo Harigi mudimu nyoba bafetu ale bone tsekidi bona bana ba banyaka honteila go tshwana le last time re le go monate ba litri bar banyaka hon reipa karwai paro mudimu nyoba parigi mudimu onyo Parke mudimu nyoba atse ya monwana ka fakela mo motete ha ke fetsa ka mo monisa ona ka tsolla ka mo tshela mo matsweleng a etsia a te monisa yona ka re wai a ro modimo wa nyoba ha re ke modimo o nye ha re ke modimo o nyoba
You're still tuned in to the Straight Talk podcast. Yes, sir. We have the one and only yeah, the king of Kuku, aka LABETO. He's in the building. Interesting conversation. When did your passion for sex develop, or where does it come from, bro? Because, you know, I mean, I guess a lot of people love sex, Mara, you are very passionate about it to a point where you pay attention to detail, you know. Yeah.
You know, with me, it was like in a point of finding my niche, you know, because I'm at a point where I can do all styles of music. I can do all kinds of, you know, sounds and stuff like that. And I needed to find my own sound. And it happened to be in the R&B spectrum. But then I was like, how can I put my own twist into it, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I started, you know, exploring with different sounds until I found the guitar. So that's why when you listen to most of my music, they got a guitar in it, you know what I'm saying? So I started singing on the guitar. So I realized when I started making music with instrumentals like the guitar, it sounded like, you know, like undeniable.
Yeah, I think you're onto something, man. I think you got a wave, and there's a market out there for Ntuiram, for sure. For sure.
If I'm like they say, sex is one of the biggest industry, you know, it's a multi-billion industry. So I believe there's a space for people that are passionate in this industry, especially in South Africa, you feel me?
Yeah.
We don't have enough creators, and as far as we have enough creators, most of them we are not showing up. That's why I'm even including myself, you know, saying we're not showing up. But imagine if we started, you know, having conventions, you know, where there's things like sexual education, you feel me?
Yeah.
To educate our people about, you know, the safety of sex, you know, practicing safe sex and stuff like that, because it is a very sensitive topic, you get what I'm saying? And like, for example, you don't even know how to approach your parents or your guardians about these kinds of topics. So if you can get more people, you know, teaching about it. And that's why I needed to specifically say adult content creation, you get what I'm saying? So that I focus more on getting adult market.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And then now, kids, they are also involved in this sex issue because they watch videos, they see it on the magazines, you know, like back in the days. But then now, how about them going into sex without knowing about it, or going there being responsible and knowing about it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it would be much better if they knew and like getting into it clueless.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, because information is power, you feel me?
Yeah.
The more we know is the more how to, you know, navigate.
So we also would like to know, right? Because industry has a lot of sex, bro. Are you on Viagra? Are you, like, how do you keep your energy up?
Well, with me, like, it's even part of the reasons why I went premium. To minimize the work, but maximum on the income, you feel me? I charge high price. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's, like, it helps a lot. It minimizes me from getting a lot of sex, but getting just enough. Yeah.
So are we only anything you take?
Natural. I'm an active individual. I'm still young. You know, I still got the power of youth. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I work out, I eat right.
Yeah.
And I feel good.
I hear that. And also, it's different types of women, right? So do you only take clients that speak to a certain criteria? Like, you only like petite women, so we're not saying or a client is a client and you cater to the client's needs?
Okay, for example, like I have a Kuku.
Yeah.
Or the better or choose that if you. Because when the cookie presents itself and you know you're gonna eat and you're gonna live, you need food, you gotta eat.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And okay, go on.
Yeah, if you don't eat those cookies, what you gonna eat?
Yeah.
Booties? I don't know. It's up to you, but
yeah,
we got cookies here.
Earlier in the interview, you mentioned Hore, you never sleep with the same woman twice, or however the attachment thing. Have you ever had a client that you connected with so much that you almost broke your own code?
All of them.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Sex is a connection. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that you sleep with, they become part of your DNA, you feel me? They become a part of you some way, somehow. That attachment, it is solidified because it's physical, you feel me?
Yeah. All right. And then in this industry that you're in, and also, like, disclaimer, I'm not dick watching, but in this industry that you're in, the rumors, like, people will take stuff, supplements or whatever, the manhood economy a bit bigger for more views, I guess. So, are you also into that?
I put it like this, right? If you need it, take it. If you don't take it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? For example, you'll find that there's people with small penises and then there's people with big dicks. You can even hear how I mention them as different, as different terms. Because I need to not so, bro, like, Ogramo Anale a small penis, but he's trying to get to a big dick. Why? That's yours. Use it. There's people that like that shit. When I with a big dick, there's people that like that shit. When I with a medium dick, there's people that like that shit. And it relates to different markets and different people. And remember, how many are we in the world? How many people have different sizes? So there's somebody watching your shit out there. Just make sure you do what you gotta do, you feel me?
Yeah. And in terms of your content, you released the first video. What are we looking towards? Are you already in production? Are you drawing up ideas?
Okay, right now we are working on a few scripts, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you already, my films are more like movies, you know what I'm saying? Like a series or some shit like that. So we're writing a few scripts and then we have a list of people that want to work with us. And then we'll start picturing, putting in the puzzle, who fits this script, who fits that. Because me and my team, we were like working like overtime on this one, you feel me? Because we got to balance with the music, with the visuals, with the adult content creation, and also I got to do my own shit on the side, you feel me?
Yeah. It's a lot of work. And now I want to get into a controversial little topic, ne?
Oh.
Do women actually come? Do you make women come? Because, there's this whole big debate where it's like women don't finish.
In my case, it's like this. If you want to come, baby, come. If you want to come too, come. You feel me? And if a girl don't want to come and she wants you to make her come, it's a different type of vibe, you feel me? Because in my case, a lady got to work to make me feel good. And she's going to get satisfied for making me feel good. And mind you, when she open it up, she's making me feel good. You get what I'm saying? So she's got to come if she wants to come. You don't got to force it. That's why in my case, I prefer, romantic, emotional love. You feel me? Even when she don't come, she knows she didn't want to come. But if she want to come, she going to come. One time at a time.
If she wanna come?
She gonna come. Hanya go tata ju. Oh yeah.
No, I hear that. I definitely hear that. And now here's another controversial little topic. Adult content creation in South Africa is a bit taboo, unlike in the States, I think in the States it's more acceptable. The porn stars are appreciated. Like Mia Khalifa, Mona, it's like, yo, you're holding us down on time. But in SA, it becomes weird when somebody comes out as an adult content creator.
Yeah, it is, because remember, Rena Ragumara with technology, with inventions, with economy, everything, especially in Africa, and especially like in the adult content creation, Nigeria is leading, and we need more creators, bro, because you don't know what another creator will do that will change the game. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, even with me, I'm trying to create a certain type of bringing back film. Like, it's gonna grow into a real life movie where you're just watching porn and there's a storyline, and then you watch it like for the whole 2 hours on a big screen. You can even go to the movies and watch that shit in the adult section. You feel me? We want to take it that far, you feel me? And then that's why I make sex music, so that it's like it moves the whole picture, you feel me?
I feel you, bro.
One time.
Yeah. Because also, like, don't ask me how I know, but you play some of your songs in these videos.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I know.
Yeah. Yo, bro.
Hey, now go West Spanish store like
Yeah, bro.
Because I have to know.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. One time. Yeah. Because I realized, bro, like, for example, I can't put anybody's music on my original content, copyright or my copyright, you feel me? So I'd rather put my own music, So, and I find that it helps me push my music together with my content,
Sure.
And it merges like really good, because there's some people that give me a call and be like, yo, that song. And some of them are like, yo, we saw that video, oh my gosh, oh baby. And I'm like, it's working.
Dope. Two birds, one stone.
One time, or three birds.
All right, 3 birds, 1 stone. So, who are some of the content creators who collaborate going forward? Wait, I need to write this down. Yeah? Kemang limang.
That I would like to work. I want to work with everybody.
Name names. I need names.
Okay.
Top of the mind, like anybody.
In South Africa,
SA. Let's keep it in SA so we can push the industry.
Let's take it global.
Okay, you can take it anywhere.
Like if I could go global with it, right? I'll go with Cherokee D. I say Cherokee DS.
Cherokee D.
I'll go with Lela Star. She a legend.
Lela Star. She. No, I'm just Tonsar. Yes,
who else can I imagine? I can mention
Locally. Yeah, Nagrata Luca.
Local I can mention, because other people are gonna be like, yo, LABETO, why didn't you hit me or shout out at me? But like, yo, bro, local I can't mention anybody.
Yeah. True.
Because I'm within,
I feel you. I mean, keep blessing people, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
10,000 people out there.
Oh,
are satisfied.
I'm sure it's 10,000 now.
Hey, you wanna check?
Let's check it.
Alright. Let's check. And a flow, but let's check how many views he's got on Pornhub right now.
Guys,
I have to go.
I hope y'all went and checked it out. We're almost at 10K. 9,000 something.
This is crazy, bro.
I hope y'all went out and streamed that shit,
This is crazy.
From all our DJs, you know what I'm saying? Like
DJs.
Yeah,
oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a girl thing. I hear you. I'm older than 18.
Yeah.
What do I search?
LABETO.
Bro,
I'm the only LABETO on Pornhub, bro. Like.
Fella.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I think
9.2K. I have to mute.
Yeah, mute.
I have to mute.
No, don't play. Just Yeah, good last, one of a view count there thing. When I said the advertisement, advertisement like a book. It mute.
So what do I press?
9.2K.
9.2K.
Yeah. So should I just give it a week, nah?
Yeah, like now. What's your channel?
LABETO on Pornhub, you feel me? And then on Twitter is King of Kuku 45. Yes, just one word, King of Kuku 45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fam. I need to close this now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But yeah, it's been a dope convo.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much for joining us. Looking forward to everything we achieve and push. Should we expect new music from you?
Yeah, I'm working on a project called Kuku Music, you feel me?
Yeah.
It's got some of your favorite songs, including Mudimo Nyoba, including Mano Enyaka, I got a couple of bangers in it. So it's also gonna be exclusive, so make sure you're on the lookout on my Twitter page, you feel me?
Mano Enyaka, how is it a banger?
Yeah, but you go hear when it's
Why
Enyaka, Mano Enyaka. You feel me?
Shout out.
One time.
All right then, looking forward to it. And then for anybody who would like to connect with you, business wise, whatever, there's a lady watching this right now. She hasn't gotten it in a minute.
Oh my gosh.
Yo.
So all you gotta do is head on to my Twitter. Go to the link. My Twitter is @KingofKuku45. You're gonna see my link over there. It has a link in. So on that link, my contact details are there. My email is there. Shoot me a text. Shoot me a message. Let me know what it is. Let's work.
Yeah. And to that person right now, and I would like to get into adult content creation. Marawataba. Ogarata humufa advice ebyang, so looking into that camera.
Okay, if you're afraid of doing it, wait until you're not afraid to do it, and then you can do it. For example, it took me this long, to finally be like, okay, right now I want to do it. Because this thing, remember, it stays with you for life. What goes on the internet, it goes there for life. So you gotta make a hard decision, or am I gonna be able to live with this? If I change my life, we have a lot of porn stars that change their lives and they followed a different path, you know what I'm saying? And most of them, they try to take their content down, and, some of them, they can't because they working with productions and they put money into that shit, you feel me? So it's a very, very, very big industry and it's difficult. So you gotta make sure that you do it when you're not afraid to do it, so that you can handle all the pressure that it comes with.
Yeah. Are you still cool with your family even after all of this?
One time, more time. You know, like family first, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, family is one.
Do they know about your side thing?
Some of them, not all of them. It's just like the same thing as somebody that's pushing their own shit in their life. Some of their relatives don't even have to know, or their clues, what they do for money. It's like the same thing. I remember, I think I was talking with this other lady outside right now that, for example, you gotta know what you want, and then you go and get it. If this adult content creation is what you want, do it.
Yeah.
But make sure you're of age, which is above 18. You get what I'm saying? And you've given yourself enough time to think about it, and then you're sure that you want to do this. And mainly, if you're passionate about it, that's a bonus, because passion, it makes everything like a masterpiece.
Yeah. And also, one quick one before we wrap it up. How do you get paid on Pornhub?
Oh yeah, Pornhub has a new tier program that actually indicates how you earn or how much you earn, you get what I'm saying? So there are levels to this shit. So there's level 1, 2, 3. They name it differently, right? But then when you get to level 2, you earn more. When you get to level 3, it keeps on going up. And this is based on the amount of videos that you upload. That's why creators are often pushed, create, put it out, create, put it out. Now with adult content creation, you have to keep creating. Especially, for example, there's people that are doing OnlyFans, you know. You need to regularly push it to make sales, to get subscribers, to get returning subscribers. Some of them, they've seen your videos, they want to see more. So the more you post, the more they pay. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can name your price from $3, $8, $15, $25, it's up to you.
Yeah. All right. Sounds like a lucrative business. Keep going, bro. All the best for the future.
Yeah, nah, say.
Shout out.
Watch out for Mudimo Nyawa coming out this season, and I say.
Yeah. All right. Look out for that. But otherwise, Straight Talker, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the podcast. Go for a stand up blind. Be sure to subscribe, press that notification bell. But it's also very important to share this link, video on your status, Instagram story, Facebook story, whatever. Make sure I post that so that your friends can also know about this podcast. Go for a stand up.
Blind.